All right, we are live. Cajun Coin Hunter here, aka Boudreaux. How y'all are? All righty. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Just like the title says, we're gonna be doing a live shrimp boil tonight on camera. The camera's not gonna be facing my ugly mug. It will be facing the boiling pot. All righty. Got live chat set up on the side here. Who dat? What's going on, Field Guy? Let me get in my email here and get a link out to a fella Cajun, a Southeast Louisiana Cajun. Jason Patton, what's going on, mon ami? Hadn't seen you in a while. Tennis to Benji's, how y'all doing? Welcome, welcome. All right, Moose Socks, what's going on, brother? How you been? As you can see, I got my Cajun Coin Hunter koozie up here. Got to show off the gear. Got my Cajun Coin Hunter hat. I don't have my Cajun Coin Hunter t-shirt on. I don't want to get it messed up. HD Shovel Ed, what's going on, brother? I'm going to have to adjust my audio settings here in a minute. I don't want to overpower because I'm doing this in my house. So y'all don't try this at home. I've got a 5-gallon propane pot hooked up. Scored some big Canadian silver last week. That'll work. David Carlisle, what's happening, mon ami? Fox Run Forge is in the house. What's happening, brother? All right, we got like 10 people in here already. Cool deal, Lucille. Yeah, like I said, once I get this damn big old jet burner going over here, uh, it's gonna be loud. It will be loud. So I'm gonna have to adjust my audio. Typing something in chat. All right. 450 in silver for $100. Wow, we do what? Hey, Chevrolet, if you want to jump up in here, mon ami, just let me know. Slacker Stacker's in the house. Man, I was thinking about you yesterday and today. Surely was in the electronics part of the deal there. I'm gonna mention a name and see if you're familiar with my buddy. He's an electronics technician, one of the best around. I mean, he is a pro tech big time. It's Carlson's Lab. Hey Hector, how you doing, bud? River Spirit, hello, hello. How you doing? And every Slacker Stacker said, "Hey Missy." They see you walking behind me, Missy. They saying hello. Hello. Oh yeah, Slacker, he's a good guy. Down to earth, makes good quality videos and stuff like that. I forgot about him. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try this burner here in a minute and see if it's not too loud. And I'm gonna get opinions from everybody in chat. Make sure it's not too loud, overpowering me, or something like that. It's not gonna be a high fire because I have a small pot and Missy's talking in the background. Y'all can probably pick her up better than me. So, but I'm gonna turn this fire on here in a second while I'm waiting on Phil Guy and David Carlisle to come up in here. All right, I will be right back. I'm gonna light this fire. All right, let's try this out. Okay. Yeah, Phil Guy. Yeah, I said that out loud earlier. All right. Do y'all hear that Flamme d'Enfer, the flames from hell in the background? Is it overpowering my voice? Oh, okay, Hector. Nope, it's not overpowering my voice. Well, that'll work. That's surprising right there. It sure is. What's going on, Phil Guy? What's happening?
Nothing much. I didn't even know you sent me a link until you just said it in chat.
Yeah. Uh, I had to set it live. I said, let me get my email here and send Phil Guy, the other Cajun in the house, a link.
Yeah, I saw. Well, I saw when you said David Carlisle, but I didn't see
No,
mine.
no, no. No. I said it out loud. David, I typed his in.
Oh, I
Cool.
must have misheard it then.
Oh, okay.
All right, we burning down chat, folks.
All right. Let me go get it.
For anybody that's an unexplained boom, any noises you hear, he's got a UFO in the fridge.
Yeah, I got a UFO in the fridge. All right, HD. Yeah, take it easy, bud. Yeah, I think you are an hour ahead of me anyway. So it's probably 12:30 your time. Actually, with the time change, it's going to be 1:30. John Francis, another Cajun in the house. How you doing, buddy?
Well, the time change is not supposed to be till 2:00.
Yeah, well, according to the bar rooms, 2 o'clock. But as you can see, we're not in the bar room, and I'm not doing mine till tomorrow. Excuse me.
That's
So,
really weird. I got my YouTube side paused, but it keeps moving. Isn't that weird?
what you mean paused?
The YouTube part, I have it paused. I have the video paused.
Okay.
I always do that, but
Yeah.
every 30 seconds or so it moves. Because I'm looking at it, it kind of like a frame.
Once you back click, if you're on a computer or a laptop, a desktop laptop, back click on that back arrow on that side, and
Yeah.
you'll be out of the YouTube side like that.
Yeah, but I like looking at chat.
Oh, I got you. Oh, that's the only way you see in chat. I got you.
Well, I mean, I could see it in I could see it in StreamYards, but
Yeah, there's a 3 second delay in StreamYard.
oh yeah.
So, no. Like I'm gonna wave. Okay, right now I'm gonna wave, and then I'm gonna count down. And like David Carlisle, tell me when you see me wave. Okay, as soon as you see me wave, well, I don't know if that's gonna work. Then you type in chat. I see you wave. Okay. I'm waving. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna take him a while to chat. So anyway, that ain't gonna work.
Get out of there.
The only way it could work if I got my YouTube side up. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna do a little shrimp ball from start to finish. We're gonna start boiling the water. I'm gonna show y'all what we're putting in there. I'll do my potatoes, onions, and corn first. You know, the sides. We got more than that going in there. We got garlic, whole garlic going in there. Missy wants some celery. We got a lime going in there, squeezed, and throw the rest of the lime in there, you know, for a little flavor. And then we got, you know, naturally the Zatarain's Pro Boil. We got the regular boil. I got the Pro Boil. We got the liquid boil, and some salt going in there, which I ain't gonna use that much salt since we have that much powder, you know, already. So you know how that goes. All right, let me get an email here, and I gotta send Hector a link as always. There's Hector. Boom. All right, metal detecting North Carolina. What's going on? Brian Wydell, how you doing? Okay. So let me go get this pot of water. Missy got ready. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm not echoing, am I, people? Because it sounds like I'm echoing on my side, but I don't know. I have no idea.
Too much water. Might be a little too much water.
Hey,
I wasn't sure.
yeah, I'm doing pretty good. You know, other than the fact some idiot freaking got a hold of personal info and
everything in that.
but other than that,
You know, put some of that seed.
okay, I'm good. Maybe it's that. Yeah.
I got everything ready. Here.
Yeah, I'll say this. And you see anybody in a live stream you don't recognize name-wise, no picture, they say random comments, automatically block. It's troll season out there. And there's the hand dryer, folks. That sounds like a hand dryer. There's cereal up there. Need to eat some of that Frosted Flakes. Probably a food process. We're going with the hair dry because that's what I think it sounds like. But let's see.
Boy, it's gonna get warm in here in a little bit.
And maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know.
Yeah, passing gas. Passing gas. Big time. Propane gas.
All right, he coughed up a lung now.
Oop, fired up. Oop, fired up. What you gonna do? Throw it on the grill, fired up. It's a good Zydeco song right there.
All that good jazz.
If I missed anything in the chat earlier, y'all let me know.
Hello, Brian. Hey, Field Guy, how you been?
Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah, I have a camera, Fox. I just don't like to use it a lot of times.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. Well, I'm laying down. Nobody wants to see me lay down. My
Hey,
back hurts.
Hey,
Dad
Jay.
and daughter stacking. How y'all doing? Good to see y'all again.
Well, I'm not on camp because I wore a hat all day and working and got home about an hour and a half ago and just taking my time resting up. Had dinner. Haven't had a shower yet. I should first, but got lazy.
Yeah.
Everybody can get lazy every now and then. Don't worry about it.
Slacker, how you doing, sir? Let me
We
sure you
got
do.
another Cajun that might be coming in the house tonight over here in the chat. Uh, n- Nothing edited. Where's he from, Phil Guy?
She's in somewhere in Texas right now, but she's from Baton Rouge originally.
Oh, that's right. My bad. My bad. Okay, so it's a her. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah, she
if
might
it
be in here.
if it's southeast Texas, that's still a part of Cajun country. You know.
I don't remember where she said she was. I think maybe near Houston, but I could be wrong.
Well, they got a lot of Cajuns over there.
I just remember she said she grew up in Baton Rouge. That's all I remember.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that earlier in
Yeah.
her channel.
Yeah, she does a lot of food cooking on her channel and live chats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Come in here, I can click in three dots on her name, and you know.
Yeah, she just did a live chat not even an hour ago.
Oh, okay. I can probably look
That's
her up.
how we. Yeah, that's how we got to Terry. We rated Terry.
Oh, okay.
She's like, let's go. Speaking of Terry, there he is, like clockwork.
Hey, Barbara Carbone, how you doing, chat? What's up, Terry? All right, I'm gonna get this camera pointed toward my pot.
He's growing pot, folks. Yeah, I can't hide from a lot of people. Just ask the trolls.
Well, good thing I don't get too many of them.
There we go. As y'all can
Yeah,
see, my burner,
they killed me the other night.
Did they?
and
Oh yeah.
I do have that burner on a piece of iron to protect my floor. So, oh, Jason Patton had some grilled boudin today. I love boudin on the grill. I do. Barbecue boudin? Oh, yeah. For a little while? Oh, man, it's awesome. It is. Then you throw some Jack Miller barbecue sauce. You cut a link of boudin the size of a hot dog bun. Put some Jack Miller barbecue sauce, the real pig stand or Jack Miller barbecue sauce on there, and uh, put that boudin in that bun. Oh man, oh yeah, love it.
What is boudin? Well,
It,
depends.
it's Boston butt pork roast, mostly ground up, fine. Ground pork, and then you cook that down with onions and all that. You add a little liver, just a little hint of liver in it. Boil all that down with all your onions, your bell peppers, celery, and then you mix all that together. You keep some stock. Mix all that up, then add rice to it to a certain consistency, and you stuff that in a sausage casing. That's boudin. Well, there's a lot of boudin made with no liver, but you can't even tell there's liver in there when I make it.
Yeah.
What's up, Midnight Silver Run? Welcome, welcome. All right, we're going to start adding seasonings in here. So if I miss anybody in chat, somebody new coming in, y'all let me know.
You throwing any Tony Salisbury's in there?
I got Statorans going in here.
Oh, okay.
I got the regular powder boil and I got the pro boil.
Hey, Slacker, when you do that live stream, give me a call first, okay? So I can make arrangements. I'm between when I start work at 7 in the morning. I don't get home until a little later. Maybe I can go somewhere and park it and watch it for a little bit from my phone. Okay.
All right, there's the regular Statorans. Crawfish boil.
Oh, yeah.
And there's the pro boil.
Nice, Slacker.
And there's the pro boil right there. In the dark container.
Ah, you throwing them both in there. I think the best part about, well, no, shrimp. I'm thinking it's something else, but this is shrimp he's doing. But if it was crawfish, the best part about the crawfish is when you throw them in there, you cook them suckers up, and they turn bright red, and you know they done.
Good night.
That was about a cup in there, I think.
Is anybody else hearing an echo?
Not me. I don't hear an echo.
No.
Oh,
Maybe I'm doing things.
my bad. I didn't have. I ran out of the pro boil. Now I got some Louisiana boil.
Yeah, he's putting in the good stuff. Night, Barbara, if you're going to sleep. Just watch the replay later. I mean, that's what I do if I can't stay awake for somebody's stream. I'll just put it in the watch later category, and I'll watch it later. I think I got like 3,800 videos to watch, but I do get to them.
Then I got the liquid boil. I had just about a half of that. And then after a while, I put some more.
Well, that'll spice it up.
What was that he put in there?
He put the what? I can't remember what the hell it was. I know it was Zatarant.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn.
The first one was purple.
I'm trying to learn how to make carnitas, old-fashioned way. And my mom gave me a copper kettle. It's about 14 inches wide at the top and about 9 inches at the bottom. Pretty good sized copper kettle. Solid copper.
That's pretty cool. It has a salt because obviously you got to put salt with shrimp.
Now,
I don't think you really taste it.
Is crawfish a freshwater animal or a saltwater animal?
Kind of depends on your definition there. Certain areas it's freshwater, Some parts of the country have it salt water, but it's mostly fresh water. I know Cajun was talking about this a few weeks ago on a stream.
Uh-huh.
Certain part of the area they call it certain names, and it's salt water, but mostly mostly it's in fresh water as far as I know of.
Because I've seen those little suckers, in my dad's ditch in the back of the ranch.
Yeah. Well, crawfish they'll bury in the mud. That's why they call them mud bugs. Some suckers will bury in the mud and then they'll come out and just get you. If there's a creek or a pond or a canal, you'll find them very easily.
Cut that dog up.
I mean, I remember when I was growing up, my aunt had a house overlooking the bayou. And she would always do shrimping, crabbing, just throw it in there. She'd pull all kinds of stuff out.
Yeah, well, I don't think we would have enough even to have one each because I would hardly ever see them. I mean, I see them once in a while, but never like to fill that container, that pot.
Oh, I got bigger ones too. I got one 3 times that size. 120 quarts. That one right there is only like 30, 40 quarts, something like that.
We use ours, a big kettle like that. We make that with we don't use aluminum really, except for tamales or for roasting the head and put it in the ground.
Actually, okay, I heard y'all earlier talking about whether crawfish is freshwater or saltwater. Crawfish is freshwater in North America.
Mm-hmm.
If they cannot survive in saltwater at all.
Now, do they grow them like in shrimp farms or something like that?
No, we have crawfish ponds. Our rice fields in South Louisiana, our rice fields and marshes, freshwater marshes, are loaded with them. We don't raise them. They're already there. They in the ground. When you add water, they come up.
Yep.
Rocky Superstar. Hello. How you doing, mon ami? Dean, Mountain of Accord. How you doing, bud? If I missed anybody else, y'all let me know. Because I'm busy over here. I was adding stuff earlier. Scent hoarder. Hello.
Yeah, pennies. We call them crawfish. Everybody else calls them crayfish, but
yeah. But we're not doing crawfish tonight. We're doing shrimp.
Yeah, I know. But everybody was talking about crawfish.
Yeah, I know. Well, when Cajun Coin her is doing a boil, people naturally, automatically think, maybe he's doing crawfish too as a surprise. No, not tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, Popzilla, what's going on, mon ami? Now in Australia and New Zealand, they have those huge crawfish. They call them wombies or something like that.
Yeah, we need Silver Tanawine here. He's from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Remember last time we had Tanawine here?
Yeah. They call them wombies. Me and somebody else. I think it was me and my buddy Johnny Best was talking about that. Yeah. Actually, it was yesterday we was talking about that because he went to a crawfish ball last night, and those suckers were huge. He told me today, man, they were huge. They were like 7 to the pound. I'm like, oh yeah, they were big. I don't know where Putan got them from, but he got a couple of about 3 stacks. Oh man. I think they call me and Johnny Best was talking about them. They wombies, or something like that. They call them in Australia and New Zealand, and they the size of lobster. And there is a saltwater version and a freshwater version over there.
Yeah, I can't remember what Tanawa said that night.
Yeah,
Maybe he'll pop in.
I'm close. You know, when I say that, I'm close. I'm in the
Yeah.
zone. Put it that way. Actually, I can look it up right now. Let me look it up.
I think you did last time.
Yeah, I did. Here we go.
Somebody poke Tanawan, wake him up. Well, he's already up, but get him. I'm too lazy to grab my phone. If y'all got Tanawan on the social media, get him in here. Oh, wait a minute, I got him on social media. What the hell am I talking about?
Yabbies. They call them yabbies.
Yabbies?
Yabbies. Yeah.
Wow.
Yabbi. Yabbies. I knew I was close. Wombi, something like that. I was in the zone. WXYZ. Okay. Waterbug. Hello. Waterbug was in the live stream earlier I was in. I don't remember if it was in Terry's stream or somebody else's stream I was in. Oh, I think it was the lawnmower forum I was on earlier. Doing a little small engine thing tonight.
Water bugs everywhere tonight.
Either it was Terry's stream or Boneyard's Garage live stream.
He was on Terry's stream.
Oh, okay. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Now, when I see that steam start coming out of that pot, I know it's ready. And the way I do my shrimp balls and my crawfish balls or crab balls, I do my potatoes and corn all that first, separate. Then I do my shrimp. Because shrimp don't take but 5 minutes. That's it, 5 minutes. Crawfish, on the other hand, take a little longer. If you overboil shrimp, they're hard to peel, and they're not rubber. Don't get me wrong, they're not rubber. But hey, Miss Mercer, how you doing? Welcome back. But you throw like shrimp in a gumbo or sauce. You can cook shrimp for a long time, and they will not turn rubber, but they already peel. You know, a lot of people say, yeah, shrimp and crawfish turn to rubber if you cook them too long. No, that's bull butter. Now you can boil them too long.
I'd never heard about that being rubber before, but
well, they stay hard, you know. But yeah, they're hard to peel if you boil them too long.
well, yeah.
Oh, good. You're feeling better, Miss Mercy. Great. But Michael is sick. Oh. There was somebody in Terry's channel earlier saying, hey, did y'all hear? I think they just said in my area or some area, like Canton, Ohio, hypothetical, for example. This one person said 10 people died from the virus. Okay. Well, I think that was a trolling attempt.
That's a load of BS. That coronavirus is overblown. I've looked at. You have a better chance of catching the regular flu than coronavirus.
Yeah, everybody's, you know, they got that coronavirus crap hyped up.
Yeah, they said on the news a couple of days ago. New Orleans City Council was like, we're pretty sure that it's already in New Orleans due to all the Mardi Gras beads that came from China. So people in New Orleans are freaking out, and they canceled all kinds of conventions. Everybody's freaking out. They're like, "Oh, great!" But I looked it up. It's a 98.6 success rate, and in adults, it's 99.5. The only ones it's really hitting is people with weakened immune systems and young, toddlers and old people.
Yeah. But what it is that okay, if, those Mardi Gras beads were made several years ago. Believe me.
Yeah.
Okay, they've been stored in warehouses.
Oh no.
And that virus will not survive on them beads that long.
I know. That's when I heard that on the news. One of the city councilmen said that, I started laughing. I'm like, "Are you?" And he said this last week, like a week and a half after Mardi Gras, and I started laughing. I'm like, "Yeah, that's not going to happen." The city council, they can't get anything right nowadays.
Oh,
they can't even figure out how to knock a building down. That's how sad they are.
There were 10 people died in Kirkland, Washington. I don't know if he means from that, but BT coins, what's going on? Mon ami.
Yeah, it has been, Miss Mercer. They just,
Hey, I'm coughing a little bit, but it's not from that. It's from all that seasoning.
Big T smelled the food.
Yeah. Hey, RPM group, what's going on, mon ami?
Show me the money. Here. Somebody show me the money too. I need it.
Well, you're more often probably get the flu that's going around for the last few years. It says that 36,000 people die from the regular flu than it does this coronavirus. But the only thing is that it's more contagious than the current flu.
Well, with the coronavirus, they say there's no known symptoms, and then it just wham, it hits you.
Right.
But I did my research. It's basically it's going to kill you if you have a weakened immune system. But then again, anything will. But yeah, you have a better chance of catching the regular flu, or the so-called beer flu is what they're calling it. But a regular flu,
brown bottle flu.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there are more cases of people dying with the regular flu than the coronavirus.
Yeah, I noticed that too, Miss Mercer. I've been knowing that for years. I saw that and I'm like, I didn't know what that meant. But yeah.
Yeah, it's been around. That C virus been around for quite some time.
Yeah, one man died.
Did you guys know there was I found a YouTube site that shows all the cases pinpointed across the world map. It's on a live feed.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. But yeah, the news, literally, I'm watching the news. 20 minutes of it is about the coronavirus. Then they do a special action story. Then they do 30 seconds of news. 30 seconds, probably 2 minutes of the weather, 30 seconds of sports, and that's it. The whole show is freaking about the coronavirus. It's overblown. I mean,
that's why I listen to the BBC. That's why I listen to Italian Musica. And I also listen to the Spanish channels and the ones from South America. Get it in perspective.
Yeah. I mean, even the show I listen to every night, that's the first thing they talk about is the coronavirus. And I got sick and tired of it. I said, this is not a news station. I'm here to listen to ghosts or UFOs or whatever the hell they're doing that night. I told the host, I said, if you're going to do a 30-minute monologue on coronavirus, I'll wait. Because his son, the host's son, is in school in Denmark. So he's worried. Denmark, and then they were going to go to Germany. So he's worried. Well, should I travel overseas or shouldn't I? What should I do? Should I wear a mask? And a mask ain't going to protect you.
The mask is for the person who's sick, so they won't spread any droplets or breathe or cough. That's what the mask is for.
Yeah, I got something to add to what Phil Guy said about the news. Okay, Phil Guy. Okay, and everybody is going to know what I'm talking about. That'll on the East Coast or the Gulf Coast. All right. If there's a hurricane that's coming off that just started off the coast of Africa, way out in the Atlantic Ocean, okay, or one that started around the Leeward and Windward Islands, and say if Channel 2 WBRZ News weather station in Baton Rouge says, hey, we forecast if the weatherman says that hurricane's going to hit South Louisiana, and if Channel 9 says it's going to hit Texas or Florida, what TV, what TV news station are people going to watch? They're going to watch Channel 2 because they said it's going to hit Louisiana. They're doing that for the rating.
That's the one that's got the most viewers.
Hello.
Yeah, Big T. Yeah, but
Hey, Big P.
Channel 2 said it's going to hit Louisiana. Channel 9 said it's going to hit Texas. So people are going to watch Channel 2 for updates on that hurricane. Yeah.
Well, I don't get that news station down here, but when I go to my uncle's house, I get them. But that's the Channel 2s. That's the biggest market in Baton Rouge, that news station. So they obviously going to listen to them.
Well, they have Channel 2 and Channel 9 in Baton Rouge. WAFB. They got BRZ, and then they got AFB. With BRZ is Channel 2, and WAFB is Channel 9. That's the two biggest ones in Baton Rouge. Then they got the ones out of New Orleans.
You pick up the New Orleans stations?
No. Well, no, I used to years ago. But they do have New Orleans TV station.
Yeah. I like to. A lot of the weather people retired in the last couple of years. Since Bob Breck retired about 3 years ago. There's a lot of good. Channel 4's got it. Channel 8's got them. Anytime the weather's, I flip it on Margaret Orr because she's been around forever. Channel 6. So I keep it plugged on Channel 6 for any weather updates, hurricanes, stuff like that.
Years and years ago, when Hurricane Danny hit, devastated my area where I was born and raised. It took my camp away off of Bayou Shan on Vermilion Bay. Dick Farrow, he was originally from Oklahoma, but he was a weatherman in Lafayette for like 25 years. And he retired and then moved back to his home state a few years later. Anyway, Dick Farrow was an excellent weatherman. He was the best he was on Channel 10, KLFY in Lafayette. He was the best weatherman ever. But he was an excellent meteorologist. And he was looking when Hurricane Danny started, when it formed into a hurricane, he said, hey guys, that's coming straight up our throat down here. And sure enough, a week later, the eye passed right where he predicted.
Sounds like Nash Roberts. He would when he predicted stuff, it would happen just like that. If he said it was going there, it's going there.
He was a true meteorologist, though.
Yeah. But I listen to Margaret Orr mostly because she's been around for what, 40 years? Hell.
There you go. Experience is there. They're not doing it for the hype and the ratings like the Weather Channel.
I don't have cable listening to the Weather Channel, but yeah.
What's up, Big T? How you been, mon ami?
Doing pretty good. About yourself?
Can't complain. I got an email today that made me pretty excited.
What's that?
Well, the only thing I'm going to say is the email was from Miss Ida. And it's not the one you're thinking about. Not that one.
Oh, it's not
Unless she sent you an email about me.
about you.
Yeah.
No, she didn't.
Anyway, it's giving me inspiration for my cooking channel. You know, what's cooking
Okay.
with Cajun. It's giving me inspiration to pay more attention to that channel and put more videos up on that channel. Oh, look at me new. Mine used to do that all the time when she was little.
Well, this one ain't too little, so
Oh yeah,
Cat's got to get that 15 minutes of fame.
yeah, that's right. You know, that's
yeah.
right. That's right. River Spirit does love my cooking videos. She supports my videos all the time. And I do need to put some more videos up on what's cooking with Cajun, my other channel. I do. You know, already I'm almost at 100 subscribers on that one. And I haven't paid attention to it at all. You know, and I need to. I need to pay more attention to that channel.
Well, I'm thinking of doing another one. So I don't know. I may have to do another one. I may not have a choice actually, but uh, you know,
You already monetized on this one and all that, or you know, your
no, I'm
1,000
not.
subscribers.
No,
I mean,
I'm not. Nope.
you're already at 1,000 subscribers, so
Yeah, but I only got 2,500. I'm 2,500 hours short.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
don't
Well,
worry.
you're gonna have to.
Time.
What does that? I'll tell you. Gets it quick. Is you can just do live stream after live stream, and you'll get hours in no time.
Well, I could do that, but I could definitely do that, long as the trolls don't come out and freaking hit the damn SWAT on me again.
Dude, I've had to put up with that for I don't know how long. That's why I started turning everybody in my channel to mods. As soon as I did that, the trolls do not hit me nowhere near as bad.
What you did?
I turned everybody into mods on my channel.
Everybody on mine's a mod. Just about.
Just about, but once I put everybody as a mod on there, the trolls hardly ever hit me anymore. I'll get one or two jackass buttholes. Change my language. Buttholes that try it every once in a while, but they get shut down so quick they don't even try to do more than one or two names because they get shut down quick because they see
Oh,
all.
they would. I was taking care of them. What happened on that situation was no, I was booting them out. Well, Fox, wasn't you in that live stream? No.
Mushroom. Got corn. Now we got mushrooms going in the pot.
Yeah, they get the boot. No, I joined the illustrious club of YouTube. That must mean I'm famous or I made it big.
Two, got two Zonions. Whole going in the pot.
Onion.
Onion.
Yeah.
No, I get
We got
Well-
red. We got red potatoes.
Oh yeah,
They're big.
Eater.
So we cut them. We got 4 cut up red potatoes going in the pot.
well, Field Guy. Once you get once they start hitting your channel often, you know that you're starting to do something right. But
We got a clove of garlic going in the pot.
Well, no, Fox, I had to see what happened. No, what they eventually did.
We got celery going in the pot.
There you go. No, what they eventually did was pull the you know what they normally do to people. They pulled the I got your address. And the little bastard did.
wow.
How I found this out because I heard knock, knock, knock. Open up the door and I go, yes, yeah, we had a recorded message saying you were murdering people here.
We
Oh, you
got
got swatted?
Yep,
a lime
Wow.
that I'm gonna squeeze.
that's how I know I'm become big. Apparently,
I'm gonna squeeze the lime juice in the water.
It is nothing.
Throw
But
the leftovers in the water.
But I knew who the cops were, and I told them the situation, and they were like, okay, yeah. They said, yeah, it's probably bogus, but we got to investigate it anyway. And I just gave them my info. I said, well, I know y'all won't be able to track them down. They said, we probably could. This was 2 or 3 nights ago. I haven't streamed since. So,
Well, I guess you're more famous than I am.
apparently, I don't know. I had 27 people in that damn stream too. I had to turn it off because of what happened. Otherwise, you know what I should have did? I should have kept it on because my mods were kicking them out. You know what? I should have kept it on. But what happened was I went to go take a shower. I got out of the shower like 20 minutes later. This didn't happen right away. Like I was done streaming, took a shower. I was just coming out the shower, getting ready to go to sleep. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
And I'm like, what the hell? Who's knocking on my door at 2 in the morning? And then I open it up and I'm like, all right. I mean, but from what they were doing in the stream, I kind of figured, well, yeah, it was going to happen. Once they start doing that.
Well, see, I've had a lot of them come into my room saying, oh, we called the cops on you. Yeah, the feds are looking for you and all like that. I was like, okay, I'm waiting right here. Let them come on. And I've never gotten anything yet. I've been told that the feds are getting on me, are chasing me from Florida. That's why I'm in Pennsylvania and all kind of shit.
Oh yeah,
We're reporting you to the police. And you know how many people out there have my home address?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I was having it blocked in my stream. Like I said, the reason I shut my stream down is because, all right, I said, well, I'm done with my stream, so I kind of shut it down. Like, and everybody was like, where the hell did he go? Because right away I know the signs. And I saw it, and I was like, all right, because I was actually getting ready to open up the door, and but even they told me they're used to it. They even said they're used to it. Apparently, it happens a lot down here. I don't know. There's only one other YouTuber that lives within 10 miles of me that I know of, but they said they're used to it. But
hey, nothing edited. Welcome to the live stream.
Hey, nothing edited.
We can do that.
Nothing edited. I know them from Go Giveaway Guy.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She does cooking and live chats.
Oh, she
okay,
does.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get along real good. Missy and her, my wife Missy,
What, baby?
her get along real good.
There's several videos I watched. I just got done right before you came on. I was watching the chili cheese pizza.
Let me click on them 3 dots. Go to channel.
Videos. I'm gonna do that one.
Wow.
Do a video on the items from my day's auction. And then I'm gonna.
I try to raid people, but I never get enough people to raid them by the time my stream ends. One time I raided somebody, and I think 4 people came over out of the 20 that was in the stream. I can't remember who I raided.
What do you want for the first one? You said you were doing 3 videos.
Who's doing 3 videos? I heard the thing about the 3 dots to go to the channel. But yeah, if y'all like cooking and stuff, obviously if you like cooking, you go to Nothing's channel. RGG rated me a couple of times.
RGG's a nice guy.
Oh
yeah. I got a raid from him one night, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, he sometimes he'll talk in my stream, but most of the time he lurks. Because one time I didn't see him in a stream, and he was telling me what I said in the stream, and I said, I didn't even know you were in the stream. He goes, I was just listening. Because he does a lot of overnight stuff. He might be here right now. You never know.
Never know. He does lurk in my live streams too. You never know.
Well, at night he's always busy doing stuff, so he's listening.
But you see, I go to his channel, and
Yeah.
and he knows that. So if he sees me live, well, or comment on a video, what have you, he'll be there, or after he goes live, or he'll send people over. Hey, y'all go check out Cajun.
I think I tried that once, and I said, "Let's go to Cajun." No, I don't. I think maybe you got one person.
Well, that means you only had 2 people in your channel.
No, I the last month I've been getting 20, 25.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's been boosting up. I mean, when I had to shut my stream down a couple nights ago, I had 20, 22 in there.
Wow. Well, you're getting up there, bigger and better, babe. That's it.
Yeah. I just hope, like I said, if I stream again, hopefully the idiots don't hit me again.
At nothing edited. I'm gonna just call you edited, if you don't mind.
She calls me Who Dat, and I call her Queen Who Dat.
Oh, okay, Queen Who Dat or Queenie. But anyway, edited. The way my channel is set up, my live streams, trolls don't stand a chance in here. Believe me.
Trolls are one thing, but when they come in your stream and then they hack you and they start throwing personal info out, that's the thing. Because regular trolls,
Look, there's my main sniper right there, and he's got the eyeballs up.
yeah. Oh, I had him. I was killing them in my stream too. I was killing them as fast as they were typing. I had my mod boom, 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 boom.
I would rather my mods not hide the person, because once they hide them, I can't report them. I do the report.
Well, I do too, but I don't think they ever check that crap out.
Yeah, they do. They do.
I always report these damn trolls, and I've never heard anything back.
So I tell my mods, hey, hide the comment and time them out, and then I'll report them.
Yeah.
And then I'll hide them. Once I find out they a true troll, which I know the true troll.
Well, chances are they're gonna pop in with no picture, and
yeah,
even if they do have a picture, they might have 1 or 2 subscriptions.
right.
You can tell. It's not that hard to figure them out.
Okay, time to time this. Excuse the pun. 12:22. 12:22.
I told my mods, I said, unless I know them, 'cause there's 2 people I know that don't have pictures. I said, if they come in my stream and they ain't got no pictures, boom, they gone. I don't care who they are. Boom, gone.
Now there's quite a few big channels, not big channels, but like 400 or 500 subs that don't have a picture yet.
Well, there was only 1 or 2, and I told them, I said, get a picture. One time a few weeks ago, one of the trolls took over TJ's did a copy of TJ's, like his picture and everything, and was like saying some weird stuff. And TJ goes, I swear that's not me. And I said, no, I know it's not, but I ain't gonna kick them unless they say something stupid. Like, you give them leeway, until they say a stupid remark.
I know you're talking about TJ Cohen.
Yeah. One of them, and they did it to Elvis too. They copied his picture and was talking, a bot, and they were talking just like Elvis. And I go, I know that's not him. And I can tell it was not him.
Right.
Well, I had a stream a while back where that's the reason I started making everybody mods was I had about 8 trolls in there that had the same names as some of my other people.
Yeah.
And like 2 of the same people, in there for about 8 different people. Plus, I had some using trying to make up my name and using my real name.
That's ridiculous. These trolls have no lives.
Oh yeah, I remember. I blasted that one. Somebody on Big T channel, they come in as Big T Coins and said, "Big T." They said, "You see how my wife's talking bad about me and deleting my other channels?" Boom! I bashed that troll in a heartbeat.
Yeah, sometimes they come out directly and they just get to the point. Other times they come in there and they talk nice, and then gradually they'll just like, guess what? And then they'll just say stupid. I had one troll, and he even found me on Twitter, so I had to put my Twitter private. But he was posting something like, "My wife is dead," blah 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 blah. Was shot 27 times in the head. Dot.
I remember that.
And they kept popping in my stream, and finally I said, "What the hell is wrong with you?" And you know the funny part about it is, it's a person in Louisiana too. I traced.
That person was in 3 live streams that night doing the same thing.
Yeah, their Twitter page is from Louisiana. Because I guess I had them on Twitter because they sent me a message, and I'm like, I reported them on Twitter, and I got their page taken down. But I reported them on YouTube. And YouTube did nothing, nada. So
Well,
yeah, it was stupid crap, and they kept coming back and spamming the same remark, and I'm like,
you can do a IP address or whatever, and just put wherever you're from in. So.
oh yeah. Oh, I got the IP thing where you can look up where they're, even if they got a VPN, you can kind of triangulate where, as long as they're in the U.S. If they're outside the U.S., it doesn't work as well. But
pennies to Benji's. What you going to do in Chickasaw? What you going to do in Oklahoma? Yeah, I want to get off the troll subject for a little while.
oh yeah, I'm sorry I brought it up.
Oh no, we all talk about it. Ain't no biggie. Build highways. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I got a buddy of mine's into that type of construction work. The company I was a superintendent for in Tucson, Arizona, the brother that owned the company I was working for, we built hospitals, high schools, stuff like that, commercial construction. His brother built interstates and bridges in Arizona. Those are the 2 biggest construction companies in Arizona.
Pennies, y'all need to build a highway to avoid me going on 71.
Hey, Kathy Durbin, how you doing? Whoop whoop, Kathy's in the house. Craig shouldn't be that far behind her.
Of course, Cajun probably. Well, there's a few people. Cajun would definitely know what I'm talking about when I say 71. That's like a trap.
Airline highway.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about the 71 in Opelousas going that way.
Look
No, never mind. Okay, no, Airline 61.
Yeah.
Airline 61. Yeah, that one. 71. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking. I know what you're talking about, but yeah, that's 71.
You're talking about 71 that goes north from Fort Barry, Crotch Springs area.
Yep.
Up to Alexandria.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the one I have to take to go to my aunt's house.
Through LeBeau and all that.
Yep. I passed that way 2 or 3 weeks ago.
It's either LeBlue or LeBeau.
I call it LeBeau. I have no idea.
It's one of them. It's either LeBeau or LeBlue.
They still haven't fixed it. You go St. Landry, them roads are good. As soon as you hit the parish line, boop, bump, 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 bump.
Yeah.
Them bumpy roads. They don't fix crap in that parish.
St. Landry Parish has excellent roads, and they don't even have poker machines and gambling and stuff.
No, as soon as you hit the parish line to go to Avoyles, Doom, doom, doom,
Yeah.
doom, 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 doom,
And
doom.
the Vols Parish has casinos. You
Yeah,
know,
no.
those miniature casinos. And well, actually, they got major casinos also.
Yeah. Oh, I know it is nothing.
And none of that money in a Vols Parish or Evangeline Parish, where I'm at,
Yeah.
and Evangeline Parish, where I live at, is they have casinos and all that. And guess what? Oh, our roads are crap.
Yeah.
Totally
They pocket all that crap.
and
Well,
and,
my
and
aunt
all
works
that
at the,
and all that tax revenue from the
Yeah.
casinos supposed to go for schools, education,
it doesn't.
and roads and bridges. Guess what? It don't. So where's it going?
Politicians' pockets.
You damn right.
My aunt works at the Paragon, and she takes a back way. And I actually filmed this. It's like going on a roller coaster. Do 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 do. Them back country roads. Do 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 do. And I said, why the hell they don't fix this shit? Literally, you take a 6-inch dive, and then you come back up, and it's like a hill. And I'm like, why don't they fix this crap? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's so crooked out that way, you know.
Miss Kathy Durbin, when is when are y'all gonna go live with that? They're gonna do a live stream on a mail call that from something I sent them, and probably other people too. You know,
What's up with Northwoods Coin Hunter? I haven't heard anything about that.
what's that?
Big T said when his wife's done doing a video, he's going to give an update on Northwood Coins Hunter.
Tom Sheldon. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
3 p.m. Sunday. Is that tomorrow? 3 o'clock? Yeah, I'll be up. Hey, Mike Badger, what's up? Yeah, okay, tomorrow. All right. Hey, why don't you have Miss Kathy, do me a favor. Have Craig call me, please,
Hey,
and
Mike.
remind me. He has my number.
It's 867-5309.
Remember the time change too. Yeah, okay. Well, have him call me.
Well, that don't kick in for another hour and a half.
Okay.
2 o'clock, the clocks go forward.
Yeah.
Well, 2 o'clock Central. I don't know if it's 2 o'clock everywhere.
Yeah, well, 2 o'clock, whoever's time.
Oh.
If you live in California, then it's 2 o'clock California time.
Never been to Cali.
Oh yeah, I know how you feel, Attitude. I mean, if you're in the Houston area, though, Cajun country is not far from you.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm in Southwest Louisiana. You know, I'm in the Crowley area, which I'm not far from Lake Charles at all.
Well, nothing. Sneak across the border.
Well, hey, I tell you what, my potatoes and corn have been going for 10 minutes now. But another 8 minutes, I'm going to check on it. 7-8 minutes, I'm going to check on it.
If I wasn't staring at that pot, I would forget what you're doing.
Hello.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
Big T's back.
Cajun shrimp boy, oh.
Okay, Cajun, I need to give a little quick update on Northwood Coin Hunters, Tom Sheldon.
Yeah, go ahead.
Got a call from his daughter today, Ashley. They're putting him in the eye. He had his surgery last week, and he's still in the hospital. They're putting him over into ICU, and they're putting him on a ventilator. He has blood clots on his brain. He already had those. He's got a blood clot on one lung. He's got pneumonia in the other lung, and he's got blood clots in both legs. They're wanting to put him on the ventilator to have his body rest up some. But once they put him on the ventilator, they basically told him that when they put him on the ventilator, he'll probably never come off a ventilator.
What happened to him?
Well, about a month ago, a little over a month ago, he was. They found congestive heart failure in him. He had gained like 35 pounds of nothing but water. Okay, and then he went to the hospital about it. They kept him for a couple of days, and he started losing the water weight. They sent him home, but with the blood pills he was on and being diabetic and all like that, he's also got autoimmune disease, which gives him cirrhosis of the liver, even though he's never drank. Okay.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about there. Yeah, my dad sort of had that problem. You feel drunk.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
he ended up going back into the hospital. They did some tests and all like that, and they found the blood clots on his brain. And they wanted to put him on a drug called Coumadin. But Coumadin messes with his other stuff, and with diabetes and all like that. So they took it off of him. They thought things were going better. He was going to the last Friday, not the past Friday, but the Friday before. He had went to. They were going to the doctor for a checkup, and when he got out of the car, he was so weak that when he fell, he broke his hip. And the way he broke it, he was bleeding internally. So they had to do emergency surgery on Saturday. And at that time, they gave him only a 50-50 chance to come out of the surgery. And if he didn't have the surgery, he would end up paralyzed for the rest of his life. He wouldn't be able to walk for the rest of his life. So they did the surgery. He came out of the surgery, but he just hadn't been, first day or two, he was okay after the surgery. But after that, he started going downhill and was, just wanting to sleep all the time. And the more checkups they did, more tests they did, they were finding more and more stuff that, they're trying to fix one thing, and then they get one thing working on, and 2 or 3 more things pop up. So now it's to the point to where he's got blood clots all over his body, his legs, his lung, his head, pneumonia, and and now he's on a ventilator, in which he'll probably never get off the ventilator now.
Yeah,
Oh,
that doesn't
And
sound good.
I mean, just before the surgery, just before he broke his hip, they'd only give him 6 months to a year. And yeah,
that's pop on. Pop on, not good.
How old is he?
He is either he's only like 54, 55, 56, somewhere around there.
That's the age. 56 is my aunt passed away from that age.
Yeah.
He's 55. Me and him share the same birth year.
Okay, yeah. I knew he was somewhere around there. But he's not in good shape.
And a damn good singer, too.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's got CDs out.
Yep, I've got one of the CDs.
He was supposed to send me one right before all that happened. Maybe Ashley will send me one.
I never knew he sung.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he's a good singer. Him and what's that other guy's name? Well, there's 2 other guys, but there's one guy that sounds exactly like Aaron Tippett. Well, he can do different country singers, but I think it's Aaron.
Oh, the last couple of videos he put out, he was doing with his son.
Okay, there was one guy he was doing it with. I forget who it was.
Yeah.
Paul Hampton. Hello, hello.
But yeah, he's not in good shape. I mean, if everybody could send a prayer out to him, him and his family, it's just a sad thing.
Oh, it wasn't Aaron Tippin. It was Tracy Bird, the keeper of the stars. When they did the duo on that,
Oh yeah,
yeah, that was Tracy Bird. That other guy he was live. I mean, in the video with. Uh, Man, I had to do a double take and make sure it wasn't Tracy Bird himself. You know.
yeah. But I got that information around 6, 7 o'clock this evening. So it wasn't what I wanted to hear. And also, they were, where they're staying at. I mean, Ashley hasn't been able to work because she's been having to run around and everything. His wife hasn't been able to do anything, and and they were needing some help. But I've been busy. I've got the big auction coming up, and she was wanting me to try to do a stream to help raise them a little bit of money with some help, but I haven't been able to. I got too much other stuff, coming up right now, planning my own stuff and the big auction coming up. I've got so much stuff to do right now for the next week.
Yeah, but that's understandable.
Yeah, y'all know me. I'll help anybody anytime I can. Yes, I did, Dad and daughter. Yes, I did.
Decon, what's going on? Have no
Hey,
fear,
what's
Decon
going
710 is here. Miss Mercer, I understand you can't be exclusive to any one person, but when certain people over and over talking. Oh, they're not over talking me. I'm letting them talk. I'm busy. I'm boiling shrimp and potatoes and corn and all that. I want everybody to talk.
I'm listening.
I want everybody to talk. That's why I have a panel. If I want to be the main person up here talking, I wouldn't have nobody. I wouldn't invite nobody. No, I want people to talk all the time. And we're talking about other stuff. It's like Tom Sheldon. Okay, Mike Badger. Who you need to mention, brother? Hey, Mike, I sent you a link an hour ago. Go ahead. I gotta check my potatoes. It's been 20 minutes, so I'm gonna turn this down and check on this. So, hey, y'all have the stream, guys and gals.
All right. I'll yield the floor to Big T. Yes, he's Big T. Did you have your auction yet? Cantor auction yet?
It is next Saturday, the 14th at 6 p.m. on my channel.
Which one? The old one or the new one?
My regular Big T coin the channel with my regular channel. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I'd seen where you made a second one.
Yeah, I'm debating on whether I'm gonna keep trying to build that one up and get monetized over there, but I've already got too much work in on this one.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What I would do is just keep working on that one. You're bound to get it before me.
Dude, I've got 8,000 watch hours and over 1,200 subscribers, and they still won't. They just turn me down every time I try.
I've been writing down my stats every night. I have almost 1,700 watch hours, and I have 1,450 subscribers. The math is weird on that.
Yeah.
I mean, Cajun's monetized, and he has 1,100 subscriptions. It just depends on. I'm not really worried about subscriptions per hand. I tell people this all the time in networking streams. A lot of times, doesn't matter if you have 5 million subscriptions. If they don't watch you, it means nothing.
Well, like I said, I've got 8,000 over 8,000 watch hours for the past 365 days.
Well, you do like 6-hour auctions too, so that'll bring in the viewers.
Well, actually, I had one that was 8 hours a couple weeks ago.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say 8, but you don't do them all the time. I think I was in that one for some of it. I can't sit there the whole stream, but I'll jump in for an hour or two.
That's a full-time job right there.
Yeah. Dad and daughter, what you sent was good enough. It doesn't matter, how much you got to send or not. Supporting isn't all about, what you have to give and all like that. It's also being there to support what we're doing. It's, even though this is a charity, but by people being there to support the auction, by watching it and, liking the video, liking the stream when I do it and all like that, that's another big part of it.
Okay.
It brings attention and brings awareness.
Oh yeah. I'll definitely try to be in there if I can that day.
Yeah, right now there's going to be tons of giveaways. I will be releasing a new decal or new sticker and new merch.
I don't have the old sticker. I don't think. Or do I?
I don't know. I thought you did.
No, I think you did send it to me. It was a black sticker, right?
That was the first one.
That's the one I have, the black sticker. But I don't really. People say, I don't really ask for stickers. If they want me to have one, they send it to me. I'll put it on the channel, but I don't go saying, hey, because I don't have stickers of my own. Miss Ida said she was going to make me some, but I'm like, nah, you're too busy. She wanted to make me some. And I was thinking about it, but then I said, well, I don't know really what the on yet. And I know she's busy doing the quilt and stuff for the cancer auction, this and that. So I was like, I'll put off on that. Who's got garlic? I'll eat that sucker. Give me the garlic. I'm not a vampire.
I don't know. I was going back in chat. I missed a couple of comments. Did y'all see what I did with those potatoes and corn and stuff?
You ate them?
I put all that in a small ice chest. That's gonna keep them hot.
Yeah, that's an old trick. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Melissa Curtis, how you doing? Oh yeah, the garlic. I love that. Once you boil garlic like that, you don't have to peel it or nothing. The cloves are real soft. You squeeze the little cloves, and they just squirt out in your mouth, and it's not overpowering at all. It's a sweet garlic. Once you boil it like that, it's sweet. And garlic is one of the most healthiest things you can eat.
Oh, I eat garlic on everything.
Ever. And it's good for your stomach.
Yeah, it's one of the anti-inflammatories.
I got some garlic in today from Dad and daughter right here. Some German hardneck garlic.
Oh, hardneck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, garlic's good for your heart too. It's good for everything. If you have
It's good
diet,
for everything. Man, garlic was a very high medicinal uses for years and years and years.
Well, I'm going to use some of it. I'm making chili probably this week, and I'm going to put one of them, shred up some of that garlic and put some of that chili.
We're gonna make a dip here. Missy's gonna make a dip, and I'm gonna show y'all this.
But I was going to say, we've got 3 of these containers right here full of stuff for the auction. And let's see. This one right here is full of stuff for the auction. This has stuff for the auction. And this box is full of stuff for the auction.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yep.
Wouldn't you just want to just reach through the screen and get some of that shrimp?
Oh, heck yeah. Now, 3 of them packages, the 2 bags and the little box, all that stuff is all handmade stuff from different people.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I got stuff from Bud Hawkins. We made some. Actually, I can show you. He made some of these right here.
Who are you talking about, Melissa?
He made some of these for the auction.
Huh.
And River Keys, she made some also, but she also made scarves and key rings. And then Miss Ida's mom made Miss Ida's 90-year-old mom made some their knitted dolls. They're like comfort dolls for cancer patients.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So I've got 3 things just of homemade stuff.
I'll send you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's homemade.
And we've got all kinds of giveaways that night.
Hey, y'all see that? Y'all see that little dip right there? That little sauce? That is a crawfish dip sauce. Something like a hollandaise sauce or shrimp sauce for like boiled potatoes, boiled crawfish. It's mayonnaise, ketchup, with some lime juice in there. I think Missy put some chopped up onions in there. And a little dash of hot sauce, a little Tony Chachere's seasoning, Cajun seasoning, and a very little drip of mustard in there, very little bit of mustard. And that is awesome for crawfish balls and like potatoes.
Big T, did you see nothing edited's comment? She says she's going to
Yes,
do a
I
video
did.
on a
Yeah.
coin.
We had nothing edited. I definitely will. I didn't want to talk over Cajun.
Oh, yeah, I was waiting until he stopped too.
Well, I had questions in chat, and Missy was I wanted her to make it right there, but she made it on the counter, and I just put it up.
Show them the Tony Chachere's. Some people may not know what you're talking about.
It's a Creole seasoning, Cajun seasoning. She put it up already. It's in a green can.
Oh yeah, the one you showed. Okay, that's right. Yeah.
I'll try not to show too many names, but I'll show the back of the can.
All you gotta do is put a sticker like most people do. Put a sticker on the front. They'll know the logo.
Yeah, like that. Well,
Yeah.
just show the back of the can.
You ought to email Zataran to say I show your product all the time. You ought to pay me. Yes, Chachere's. Yep. The man with the spoon.
Made right up the road. Made right up the road from me. Not far at all. I can be there in 20 minutes.
Mm.
You what, baby?
Paul, y'all use Tony Chachere's up there all the time? That'll work, bud. That'll work. I'm fixing to throw my shrimp in there. Still got my water at a rolling boil.
I'll do the
I have the shrimp I have are headed. They already deheaded. That's how we got them. They fresh Louisiana shrimp, but that's how we got them. So And they're not the big shrimp because you don't want big shrimp to boil. Use that for frying, like butterflying and uh, wrapping in bacon or something, you know. And then you deep fry them.
I'm not done with you yet.
And these are around like a 36 40, a 40 50 shrimp, which the tail's a good size. You know, I think they're like a 40 50 tail or 36 40 tail. But I'm gonna throw them in there. And like I said, it doesn't take but about 5 minutes for them. How fast can I mail you that? I don't know if that's gonna hold up in shipping.
I don't think it'll get to you. They'll eat it before it's gone.
Yeah.
It'll
Yeah, but
go through the X-ray machine. They're like, that's some
yeah,
good
no,
stuff. We got to eat that.
them sniffing dogs at the post office and say, "Hey, that's boiled shrimp and crawfish dip, shrimp dip." So the post office employees that just help themselves to it.
Yeah, they ain't gonna let that one go.
Yeah. They'll say, "Oh, sorry, we can't find it. It's lost somewhere." Yeah, it's lost. Yeah, it's down the sewer pipe. Actually, I eat well. We eat well down here, but kind of in moderation. Actually, certain things I eat over moderation, but I'm active, and my metabolism's still high. You know, uh, my metabolism never slowed down. I have a very high metabolism.
I wish my metabolism were high. Every time I
I mean,
eat something, it sticks to my ribs.
if my metabolism would be like other people, man, I would weigh like 250.
I've never hit 250. I'm about 218. That's the highest I've ever weighed, but my weight doesn't fluctuate. I've been exercising for the last 3 weeks. I ain't lost nothing.
No, I'm like 5'10", 5'10 and a half, and my doctor doesn't have a height scale. They just got a weight scale. I asked him about that one time. I said, "Hey, y'all, can y'all measure me? Because I know I shrunk at least an inch since high school." And he said, "No, we sure don't. But I'll go like 170. And for 5'10, that's my ideal weight."
Yeah. The older you get, you shrink more. So they say.
Oh yeah.
That's your body's way of saying, yeah, you don't need to be that tall anymore.
Fox Run said, "I'm gonna have to go do a Cajun raid, but it's gonna be at his house." Yeah. Come on down, brother. Come on down, brother. Put your feet under my table anytime.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having big hips as long as I don't have a big stomach. It's got to go somewhere.
Yeah, as long as my 6-pack don't turn into an 18-pack, I'll be all right.
I'm already carrying a keg. Who cares about a 6-pack or an 18-pack? I carry a keg.
Okay.
I weighed myself a couple of weeks ago when I was at my aunt's, and I told my aunt, I said, "Well, I've been running, I've been walking around, I've been eating right." I said, "I guarantee I lost weight. I actually gained 3 pounds."
Last time I got on the scale started cussing at me and told me to get off.
I think with me is I retain water weight. That's what I'm thinking. Because they told me that once before. They said you retain a lot of water. And I'm like, well, I don't know. If I found a way to get rid of that water weight, I'd probably lose 30 pounds, which is about what I want to lose, 30, 40 pounds. Get to about 170.
Tell your doctor you need some fluid pills.
I haven't been to the doctor in 5 years. I don't have the money for it.
It's like a racehorse.
I piss like a racehorse now. Well, basically because I drink a lot. All I drink is water and tea. That is it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do a lot of water, coffee, like 2 or 3 pots of coffee a day. Yeah.
Well, I drink coffee in the morning. I'll drink a cup when I wake up. But I don't. Artificial sweeteners are like number one on the list, other than sugar being inflammatory, make your bones swell up. You know, so I don't use artificial sweeteners. I don't fit sugar. I put honey and cinnamon in my coffee because cinnamon is anti-inflammatory. It's good for blood pressure and everything because I'm taking these cinnamon capsules, and honey's good for a lot of things too. Mix them two up, and you know, you put honey and cinnamon, you really don't need anything else. At least for me, I put cream in there too, but other than that, that's it.
Honey is very, very healthy.
Yeah, I tried to get some honey a few weeks ago, but it's out of season as far as like from the grower that I go to.
Right.
He said it won't be back until June or July when they start making more.
Oh, they ran out.
Yeah, well, it's not the season for it. It was a couple weeks ago. It was still too cold. He said.
Usually they have it in stock. Certain hive, you know, beehive keepers, they keep it in stock. So.
No, yeah, he said he ran out. He sold the rest to this company.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he sells them to companies because it was this place right outside my aunt's house right when I was leaving a couple of weeks ago. And
I'm gonna throw these shrimp in here real quick. Let me get my camera readjusted. Oh no, it's adjusted already. No, it's not.
hey, the mirror, right? The mirror is the only thing that doesn't laugh at me, even though it broke. Big T, you only weigh about. No, I shouldn't throw numbers out there. I would actually say like 2 something, but I don't want to embarrass you.
Dude, if I weighed 2 something, I'd be dancing and jumping for joy.
Well, I only weigh 218, but I got a big gut because, like I said, I think it's water weight.
Y'all can see those shrimp how nice they are with no head on them.
Oh, that's some good
Yeah.
shrimp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
They're about 36, 40, 40, 50, something like that.
Yeah. Hey, bees taste good. I think I've never eaten a bee, but I'm sure they do. A lot of times, if you get honey from the comb, you're probably eating a part of a bee.
Oh, and what I got too is some crawfish claw. I forgot about that.
You gonna throw that in there too?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw that in there. These are already boiled.
Ah, claw meat.
You'll see the size of them crawfish claws. Not crab claws, now crawfish claws.
Them damn pinches, they pinch you, they don't let go.
No, they don't.
Bastard, one time I stepped in the wrong place and I didn't have my shoes on. That bastard got my toe years ago. I was like, I did not pull that sucker. I was pulling that sucker. I didn't.
Well, you gotta put a jacket on and put your shoes on and socks.
Well, yeah, I think I was like 10 or 11 at the time. I wasn't thinking, but I pried it off. I took a stick and because once that crawfish gets a hold of you, don't pull it. Do not pull. You get a stick, pop that sucker off. You pull, you wind up gonna pull some skin off. You're gonna bleed. That thing will take your toe off, especially if it's one of those big ones. Impossible Whopper, how you doing?
Hey, Kim.
Today on Cooking with Cajun, we show you how to burn down the garage. 3 easy steps. I do that with Stacks and stuff all the time when he's making his silver bars. I said, you know what would be good for your channel? Like, what's that? I said, if you set fire to the garage, you'll get a lot of views there. I mean, he said he's getting ready to move, so I said, why not? Light it on fire. Tell your landlord it wasn't your fault. All right, Dad and daughter, we'll see you next time. Put the ceiling in first. The floor is easy. Bite it back. Yeah, I guess you can bite a. I guess you can bite them suckers back. I never
Hey,
tried.
how you doing, Wappa? What's going on?
I might go to Burger King tomorrow just for the hell of it.
I guess you can bite them suckers back. No
Hey,
problem.
how you doing, Wappa? What's going on? Uh-oh.
You got that echo.
Somebody YouTube is on.
Just for the hell of it.
Hold on, baby. I put something of mine in yours.
I guess you can bite them suckers back. No problem. How you doing, Wappa? What's going on?
You'll get the echo loop. Eventually, you'll start hearing. You'll start hearing.
I think it was on Hector's side. I muted him and it went away.
Yeah, it was Hector.
EBG, what's going on, mon ami?
Sorry.
Uh-oh, somebody else's echo.
Uh,
Big T, it wasn't you, bud.
I never pressed anything.
I was already muted.
Let's see if that did the trick right there. I seen Big T get up and check something. Okay,
Testing.
he thought it was on his side.
Testing.
Hector did it first, and Big T did it. It's all good now.
I'm the only one left.
I got to check on this.
It wasn't me.
The second one was I had
It was
muted
the cat.
you. I had muted you, and it went away. The first one was Hector.
Oh,
It's all good now.
okay.
Oh, it might have been the cat.
Exactly.
Okay,
It was the cat. Yeah.
The
I
cat
gotta-
did it.
I got to check on this.
We gotta have to do that, cat.
Okay. Let me see what time it is. 1:07 my time.
Hey, field guy, you was talking about Stacks and stuff doing his pours. I'll show you my favorite one.
1:12. They're coming out.
Oh, that's pretty cool. When did you start pouring?
That I got somebody that pours for me.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a 4 ounce.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Got your logo and everything.
Yep.
That's why YouTube's getting you right there, that little logo.
That is the prototype.
Stacks did a bunch of them. He's already got people buying it from him. I said, good Lord.
I sold my 2 ouncer
Yeah.
in my auction last Monday night, and
Mhm.
it went for a lot.
Yeah.
But it may be the only ones because my guy is working. You can put me down now, Cajun.
Okay.
But he's gonna start doing me some my new logo that comes out next Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
the 2 ouncer and this one are the only ones like that.
cool. Impossible Whopper wants to join the panel, Cajun.
Hey, Cajun, I'm going to get off a little bit. My grandson wants to go see the moon using my telescope. I'm going to get off a little bit.
I got me a telescope. I go out every once in a while and look at the moon or the stars.
Okay, Hector.
All right.
Okay, Hector. Not a
Talk to you
problem.
guys later. All right. Bye.
What's up?
Bye, everybody. Bye,
EBG.
field guy.
I'm just going to do a filibuster. We're talking about baseball.
Oh hell no! I hear enough sports when we go by your channel.
What? I don't remember the last time you went there. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, dude, I stay so busy now that I don't get a chance to hardly get to everybody that streams.
Oh, I understand. I'm like that. Well, I tell people a lot of the times they say, I haven't seen you in a while. Well, I get busy. It's kind of hard when you're following 1,000 channels. You can't go on 1,000.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, field guy, the
Huh?
best quarterback in the industry.
That doesn't say Drew Brees.
Exactly. It says the best quarterback there is.
No, Drew Brees is the GOAT. Come on now.
No, hell no.
Help. No, we're going to war here. Drew Brees is the best quarterback in NFL history. I don't know that imposter Dan Marino who hadn't won a Super Bowl.
Hey, winning a Super Bowl ain't got nothing to do with being the best quarterback.
So what? What now?
Okay, whoa, I'm stopping this short.
Hey, I'm just, Cajun, you know I'm just messing with Phil guys.
Oh, I know that.
He knows where it's going to go.
I know where it's going to go, yeah.
Especially if nothing's still here. We'll have a riot.
Yeah, exactly, River. Drew who?
I'm going to pretend we didn't say that.
All right,
EBG
like, Cajun.
Oh no, it ain't no biggie. I was just joking around. EBG said he thought it was like, well, he mentioned crawfish in his comment earlier. He said crawfish coming my way, right? And then I typed in the comment. I says, shrimp. Well, it is crawfish claw. They already boiled, and we just took them out, like to add to a stew or something, and or like a salad. You peel them and add the meat to a salad. Like lettuce, tomatoes, whatever. Oh boy, that's good. So anyway, I'm just reheating them in here while the shrimp, because the shrimp don't take but 5 minutes. And I got one more minute.
Hey, Cajun, Field Guy, Big T, and everyone.
Hey, Wappa Cam, how you doing?
So, Cajun, I have a question about the what are they called? Crawfish? Crawdads?
Wait, hold on one sec. Hold on, Missy's talking to me. Hold on, I gotta mute myself.
Oh.
Crawfish, you're talking about mud bugs.
Oh.
What about crawfish and crawdads or whatever?
Now, are you supposed to cook them like alive, like a lobster, or?
Yeah, you cook them alive.
Yeah, you cook crawfish alive. Yes.
Okay.
Boil them. Oh, and then when you cook them in the sauce, like an etouffee, like in my videos, they already boiled, and you just take the meat out, tail meat out.
See you, Cat.
Because it's almost impossible to peel crawfish tails raw. You have to boil them, and then the meat burns up, and then you peel them, and then you save the meat. You just like parboil them for about 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes, and then peel them, throw them in the freezer, and then you add them to your sauces later. And you cook them for another 10, 15 minutes in your sauce. Okay. I got to check this time. Okay. I got to take these out. I'll be right back. Y'all talk.
Okay. Yeah, I tried some a while back, like when I was younger. We ate a bunch. I don't know if it was the lake or where they got them from, but then I tried some in different areas, and they were just not very good at all. So I don't know if it has to do with the lake or where you're getting them from.
That's part of it. I mean, the ones they get them from, like the creeks and the ditches, canals, stuff like that. But yeah, it depends where it is. I mean, the ones up north aren't going to taste. Obviously, the ones in the south are the better ones because they, fresh water, they're always going to taste better. But I think it depends mostly where it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, you have to know how to cook them too.
Yeah, you got to know how to cook them. And it does matter on where you get them from. You get them from a nasty ditch compared to getting some from like a Louisiana swamp. They're going to taste totally different.
Yeah.
They can be full of that swamp water. And it'll pick back up nothing. It always does. it'll pick back up.
There was some that was, I mean, they were huge. I remember them being huge. And this lake was a natural lake. And I mean, just beautiful water. And they tasted good. I remember that when I was younger. But then there was some up here at a lake that wasn't a natural lake. And I mean, it was a big lake, but there's just a difference. It tasted dirty. It tasted, I mean, it wasn't very good. So I was just curious about that.
Yeah, it definitely depends on that. River, I believe you still can, yeah. Purged, that you'd have to ask Cajun on that. I'm sure they can do it, but a lot of times when you like with shrimp, you gotta push the guts or whatever out a lot of times before you cook it. But he like Cajun's already got it de-headed, de-gutted, whatever. I mean,
No shrimp. No shrimp. You don't have to devein. Crawfish, you purge them before you boil them.
that's what I was probably thinking of then. Yeah.
Yeah, crawfish. You take a little bit of salt water, and when the crawfish get in that salt water to purge them, or you can do an overnight purge in a big huge tank. And those crawfish are in that very crystal clear clean water, and they're not eating anything, and they just fighting each other. They working hard, and they actually like spitting up or releasing that black stuff in their vein, their tail vein. And I would say something else, but their tail vein. But they'll actually spit up in salt water. Uh, and that's called purging them. Like we throw up stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like an anorexic or whatever. They'll purge themselves. Well, crawfish will spit up that, but mostly it's just rinsing them in fresh water a couple of hours before you boil them, and that's your first crawfish.
Gotcha. Now, Bitty,
So,
my
but
son
shrimp,
has
no, you don't
some.
have to.
Okay. And Big T, my son has.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't. Oh, I was just gonna say he's got some sets, some proof sets that he wants to donate for the Quilt for Cancer. So
Who does? Your son
my
does?
son, yeah,
Okay, so is he going to come up on the panel?
I
Or
can
when
come
y'all
up
going
on
to
the
come up
panel
on?
with him.
Okay,
Um,
yeah.
when for the Quilt for Cancer, and then whoever bids it, then I'll just mail it to them like I did before with my auction.
All right, just email me. Go ahead and email. Let me put my email in here.
Yeah, I have your email already.
Okay, go ahead and email me to remind me because this was actually the last weekend to get the stuff into us because we
Okay.
got so much stuff to get categorized into who's going to be on at what time and all like that.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
so that way we can get you into the order and just send me a description of what sets he wants to put in there so that way we know what to put in there.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
if you have a preferable time on when y'all want to jump into the panel to do it.
Just whenever. It's not going to be too late here. Just whatever's good with you guys.
Okay. Well, we'll try to get you on at the earlier time then because we're going to start at 6 and I have a feeling it's going to run till at least probably midnight, 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've got 3 containers already full. Plus, I've got 3 packages full of homemade stuff. Plus, all the giveaways. And then I got to wait. Everybody's got to pay that night. Anybody's
Yeah.
going to be. Oh, hey, haha. Anybody that's in here that's going to be at the auction, I'm letting y'all know now. If y'all bid on something and win, it has to be paid by the end of the auction. There will be no next day. If you cannot pay that night, I'm asking, please don't bid because we're donating live before I end the stream. It will be done live. I will share my screen and show y'all me opening up my PayPal, show y'all how much is in my PayPal, and then we'll go straight over to Susan G. Komen and make a PayPal donation to them. And if I have to split it, if it's over a certain amount, because I know PayPal has an amount you can spend, donate at a time, I'll send some. I've got a backup PayPal to use to send money over to it to make it's 2 donations.
I think it's 300. I think.
I was told it was 1,500.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, I'll have to call and ask PayPal. I'll call them Monday and ask them.
You're probably right. I don't know.
I have no
I got
idea.
$4 in my PayPal account.
Yeah, well, I have way more than that, but guess what? It's still froze.
Well, I just took the money out my PayPal account. That's
Yeah, but no, mine is still froze. Update.
I don't know. I yelled at them one time because I couldn't get in my account, and I raised hell. And they unlocked it. Like, it wasn't really blocked, but I just couldn't get in. And I raised hell, and there you go. They changed the password. All right, you can get in.
Big T had that
stealing my money.
Big T had that issue one time.
My PayPal one night, and I was able to get it back before they got into it.
Yeah.
Because it said that I tried to change my information, and first thing I did is I went and changed my password and everything right away.
Yeah, they have also a notification that they'll send a text of certain numbers, so you can't get into it unless you have that number.
Yeah. Well, no, I got a message in there saying I went to try to log in, and I got a text message saying, somebody tried to get into your account. So first thing I did was went and changed my password right away.
Yeah, they're on top of that.
And got it back real quick before anybody got into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I noticed one thing. PayPal, they love to charge you.
Oh, they do. They definitely do.
Yeah, they say, it's 1%. No, 10%, not 1%. They forgot that extra zero.
So I have to find out exactly how much. And also, for people in here that's going to be in there, my beard, mustache, hair, everything is going to be up for auction.
Nice.
50 cents.
My goatee and mustache also.
I'm going to shave mine anyway.
Not my head.
I'm doing all my mustache. We're going to auction off my beard, mustache, and hair. I do it, whenever we do a charity thing, I always do my, Cajun's doing his too this time too. So, but Cajun's not doing his hair. He's just doing his face. I'm doing mustache, beard, and head.
Oh, I'm gonna look weird without a goatee and mustache.
And then
it grows back fast, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That in a month I'll have the same thing I got right now in a month.
Yeah. I shaved 2 months ago and I got a full beard.
My beard is a combination of. I did this. I shaved for the Special Olympics back in July, and this is all I've gotten since July.
Mine would have been twice as long.
Yeah.
My hair grows fast.
My facial hair doesn't grow that fast. Now, my head hair grows fast. My facial hair grows slow.
All my hair grows fast. I must eat a lot of protein stuff because that's what your hair is. It's protein.
Yeah.
You eat a lot of eggs or stuff like that, and yeah. Bug tea.
Yeah, I get a lot of people say bug tea.
Well, use right next to the eye on the keyboard.
It's either Bug Tea or Bog Tea with the O.
Well, I go in a chat, and instead of typing FIELD, well, now it's a running joke. They want somebody put a typo and they put FRLED. So now they call me furled.
Furled guy?
No, they just call me furled. FRLED. And they were like, you should change your name to that. I said, maybe if y'all donate, maybe. Somebody wanted to donate for me to change my name, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people misspell mine, put Bog Tea or Bug Tea, and I've gotten used to
Well,
it.
the U is right next to the I.
Well, so is the O. That's why I get either Bog or Bug.
Looking at the
Well,
keyboard,
that's why when you put up a different channel, people were questioning it.
Well, yeah,
yeah.
and the thing is, I was telling everybody, I told everybody in RGGs that I was doing that. So the people that came in there after I did it were like, wait a minute, this ain't him. But
I saw that and I was like, okay, well, he said it was him, so I'm going with that.
Yeah.
Now, if it would have been using that name and it would have been like doing troll-like things, that I would have been like, no, it's not him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I saw
it's
that.
just in reserve. If I decide to go ahead and continue to work it to build it up to take over this channel, I'll just I'll have to get it up to a certain amount of subscribers and some content on there, and then I'll have it. But right now it's only got like 20 subscribers on there.
Well, that's easy. Just get everybody. All you gotta do is put one message out. Hey, everybody, add this channel.
Yeah.
That's all you really need to do, and I'm sure they will.
Well, Cajun was on it when that happened.
It would surprise you. Mama T's been trying that with hers, and I mean, yesterday there was so many people that started doing her shout out videos to get them to join hers, and
get her in
like 18 or 19 yesterday.
Get her in the networking streams. I go into networking streams all the time.
He has been going to them, and he's not getting that many.
Which ones? Because there's certain
He's been
ones.
going to RGG, real giveaway guy.
Oh, well, she's maxed that one out, probably. There are certain ones. There's this TR guy. I can get some from him. There's at least 15 of them.
Yeah, I know. But the thing about it is, some of them people are sort of. I'm not going to talk bad about other people. Bad big T.
Not the way you think, I guess, right?
I don't want to say nothing negative about people that not here to defend themselves. So I'm gonna be nice guy.
Well, I can get that. Well, I was in somebody's chat today, and they were like, and I know they flat out lied to me. They were like, "Oh, I added you. My number never went up." And they were like, "Oh, add me back." I said, "You never added me." "Yes, I did." "No, you didn't." "Did you leave a comment?" "Yes, I did." No comment. And I'm like, you shady little cat.
I look at my Gmail, and my Gmail tells me, "Oh, so and so subscribed to you."
Yeah, it does that to me too.
When I'm in one of them chats, one of them, I see that. Oh, we just hit you up. I'll look at my Gmail and say, "No, you haven't."
Yeah, nothing knows TR show. She goes there, but
yeah,
there are about 10 or 12 of them I found. Some of them I'll gain, some of them I simply won't. You get to a point where you're going in a stream all the time, you're not going to gain anymore because everybody's got you. That's where if she's in, if Mama T's an RGG stream, she's probably got everybody, or they got her mostly.
Some people will go on there and they'll say, "Yeah, I've subbed to it," and then they've unsubbed. They've unsubbed just as quick, just to get you to subscribe too.
Yeah.
Oh, see, what I do is I wait until the next day to add those bastards.
Yeah.
If my number goes down, like today, that guy was telling me, "Oh, I added you." "No, you didn't." And he's like, "Yes, I did." I said, "My number did not go up, and you did not leave a message. You're full of, you know what?" Hey, there's the Pepto.
No,
I only go into them now is if I like the people's energy in there,
Perfect.
and because I don't need the extra people because majority of them are not going to come to your channel anyway.
Well, you
They're
come
not.
on Staxes, right?
Huh?
You're on Staxes, right? Stacks and stuff.
I don't know if I've got them or not.
He's got energy. He usually
Yeah.
comes on like 12, 1 o'clock his time, my time. He's got energy.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. All
I
right,
do.
those shrimp are perfect. It's feeling easy, and that was actually that was a 6 minute boil. You know, in a crawfish pot. So that's a different story.
So
Hat
And
hurricane.
I just go now to, you know, I know different people in different streams. So I'll go in if I see a stream open. I'll go in there. If it's people I want to talk to, I'll stay in there. If it's people I don't want to talk to, I'll sit there for a couple minutes and then I'll leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, if I say hi and no one says hi back to me, I leave. I wait about 2 minutes, and if even if it's a slow room and no one says anything, well, I'm like, all right, they don't want me here.
Well, I've got certain rooms that I go into. If certain people are in there, I won't say nothing, or I'll just ignore them. I don't.
Yeah, we all know the one. Yeah, we all know the one me and you have in common.
Can't have that.
Well, I've got quite a few now that I just don't.
Probably the same ones I have.
And me.
Why?
Well,
I just know the one common one that me and Big T have, which I'm not saying, but I know that one common person.
well, that one doesn't bother me anymore. That's an old one there.
Yeah, that's kind of back.
But I've got one that was in here earlier that, yeah, I won't say nothing to them.
Yeah,
because
I have to address something that was in the chat earlier.
I am Melissa. What's that?
Okay, Cajun.
There was 2 or 3 people. How to get crawfish, live crawfish.
Okay.
There is several companies in South Louisiana that you can order from, and they will ship live. And it's a 1 sack minimum, which is around 34 pounds, something like. Depends on the size of the crawfish. If they tell you extra large and all that, and the sack weighs 40 pounds, 45 pounds, stay away from that company because they're going to be small crawfish. You can't pack 40 pounds of large crawfish in a crawfish sack. You cannot do it, especially for shipping. And they get to you the next day. And it's going to be in a big thick styrofoam ice chest. It's going to cost big time for shipping that because it goes on an airplane. And I've shipped like that when I was working for a company. We shipped live crabs, and crab meat and live crawfish. But I no longer work for that company, so and I don't have an account, a shipping account with people, so I cannot do it. People want me to ship them crawfish all the time. Tail meat, you can order that online too. Crawfish tail meat. So, but anyway, yeah, 30 pounds, 32-pound bags would be the large crawfish. Correct. Edited. Correct. So I just recommend people to. There's 2 companies in Louisiana that do it. One of them's called Louisiana Crawfish Company, and you'll get it the next day, and they guarantee their product. So like to somebody that's never been down here and lived in South Louisiana, know what actually large crawfish are. They're gonna You know, they might be shipping mediums, and they calling them large, which that's fine. I love the medium crawfish myself. They furnish more meat out of the tails. That way, the heads and the claws are not outweighing the tail meat. So, but at this point in time in the year, the after Easter is when you want to order crawfish. That's when the price goes down. The weather's a lot warmer down here, and Easter this year is going to be April 10th, if I'm not mistaken. So, anytime in mid-April, late April, people want crawfish. They can get them for like 90 pounds a sack delivered to their door. You know, it depends on the price of crawfish down here. Sometimes it's 150 a sack. Which, if you love crawfish and you got the money to spare, that's a good price. Me myself, I will not pay more than $45, $50 per sack of crawfish down here. I will not pay more than that. It's ridiculous, you know.
In April, I want to boil some crawfish for your birthday.
Yeah, and we usually do a crawfish ball for my birthday.
Every year.
You know, we put a little money to the side a few months out of the year before my birthday, and mine's a couple of days before Easter this year. So,
Mama T's got a birthday coming up soon. Very soon.
so I try to wait till after Easter. I think last year Easter fell in. It was before my birthday, so the crawfish were cheaper. Actually, last year the crawfish was still expensive for my birthday, so we waited a week or two. I remember one year back in 1990, 1995, 1994, you couldn't give crawfish away. They had people selling them on the side of the road. When you get by these exit signs around Bro Bridge and Matagouin, Rama, Louisiana, to the west of Baton Rouge, right when you started getting toward the Chapelai Basin, they had people saying crawfish, $10 a sack, $5 a sack. And you just pull off the exit, and there was a store right there, and you can buy as many sacks as you want. That's when crawfish had flooded the market that year. And the freezers were full. I mean, the crawfishermen just had to shut down their ponds and pull their traps out of the swamp that year. They couldn't get rid of them. Yeah, nothing edited that, you know, yeah, I think she's in the Houston area somewhere. Yeah, $50 a sack in Houston is a good price. You know, that's cheap in Houston. There's trucks coming from Louisiana, and actually Texas has crawfish ponds too. They have crawfish ponds in Texas. You know, Texas has a lot of rice fields down around Liberty down there. You know, all along the coast area. Once you get down south of Houston and west down there, they got a lot of rice fields down there and crawfish ponds. I remember when crawfish, you can just go to certain ponds and use these little hand nets, and you paid 10 cents a pound. You caught your own, you paid 10 cents a pound when you came out. They had a scale there, 10 cents a pound, boom, you were done.
Now, my favorite is good fresh oysters.
Oh, I love raw oysters. I do. I love them.
I tell you what, Cajun, you may like the Louisiana oysters, but to me, I've tried Louisiana oysters, but to me, the best tasting ones come out of Apalachicola, Florida.
I was fixing to say the same name, Apalachicola.
That's
They
where
they got good
come
oysters.
out of.
But it depends on where you're getting your oysters from in Louisiana too. when you get down by Shell Beach and Point of La Hash, uh, that's going to compare or beat Apalachicola oyster big time because of the water consistency over there.
Yeah, Apalachicola. But the bad problem is when we have the hurricanes that jump the state and go up into the Gulf, it screws up the oyster beds for about 2 years usually.
Yeah, yeah. What it does, it brings up so much water, and then all that water drains from the north down, bringing a lot of mud and stuff like that. So they close the beds down for a year or so.
Yeah, but to me, the best ones have always been Apalachicola. They got some of the best ones. My grandfather, when back when he was alive, he used to go down there and get a couple sacks, and we'd all sit around. He had a special table set up for cleaning fish and shucking oysters.
Oh
And
yeah,
me, my grandfather, and my dad, all three of us standing there at the same time. You had three generations of just sitting there shucking oysters.
there you go. There you go. How do y'all do y'all's? Y'all you lip yours or hinge them with a knife?
We use a regular oyster knife and go back there at the back of it, back there where that little lip
The
is.
hinge, the hinge.
Yeah, the
Okay,
hinge.
you're using a hinge knife.
Yeah,
Yeah, the real heavy duty one. You're not using a lipping knife where you pop the lip open, and it is a knife. It has a sharp edge, and people like in Alabama and Mississippi, they lip their oysters. In Louisiana and Florida, they hinge their oysters with that sturdy knife.
yeah,
It's a very heavy duty knife. Now it's sharp on both sides also.
yeah,
They had in Cameron, Louisiana, every year for the Fur and Wildlife Festival, because they still trap fur and all that down there. And I entered that several, well, like 5 times.
yeah,
So anyway, for like skinning nutria rats, skinning muskrats. But anyway, they have an oyster opening contest, and they give 2 dozen oysters to all the contestants, and then they have the oyster queen from Florida, the oyster queen from Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. Hence they representing their states
yeah,
for their oyster festivals. Well, there's one Cajun guy down there in Cameron. Uh, he would win. Last name was Doxy. He would win every year. Every year. They had a guy from Alabama and Mississippi, like every year, and they lit theirs. And guess what? Mr. Doxy had he had almost double their oysters, or 2/3 of his oysters before they had a third of theirs. Just for example, 3 dozen oysters, he had 2 dozen open right when they had a dozen open. But that's what I'm saying. Like y'all do, y'all
yep,
do it from the backside of the oyster on the hinge side. That's the best
yep,
way to do it.
yeah. It is.
Oh yeah, screwdriver. Oh yeah, a screwdriver. Hell yeah, David Carlisle.
Yep.
Did it
I've
with
had
a
to do with
screwdriver,
screwdriver
man.
before.
And that hatchet. They have a hatchet that you use for culling the good oysters. Like breaking the clusters apart.
Yeah,
They have a certain hatchet used for that, and then there's guys in Louisiana that'll hinge it with the hatchet, and then they'll open the lip up and then cut it with their hatchet. That's how sharp that hatchet is, and they'll eat a raw oyster right there out the shell on the boat where they're catching
oh
them from.
yeah,
Hey, when it's oyster season in Cameron, everybody's walking around with a bottle of hot sauce in their back pocket and an oyster knife in their sheath on their belt. Yeah, buddy.
That's the way it is in the Panhandle of Florida, up around Apalachicola and all.
Mm. Yeah, because
Okay,
we've
then.
got those big oysters down here too.
Oh,
In my area, we got them huge oysters. Man, those things that go like 9 inches, 9 inches long from the hinge to the lip.
Yeah, that's a little too big.
Yeah, yeah. We
That,
call them
that
something, but I'm not mentioning it on here.
yeah, a good one's about anywhere from 2 to 4 inches. That's a good tasting one right
Yeah.
there. Perfect
3 inches,
size.
3 inches on the oyster shell from the hinge to the lip is your legal size limit. 3 inches, and the actual oyster inside is going to be inside will be about 2 inches, and those are the best.
Yep,
Those are the best.
yep. The smaller ones like that are always got the better taste to them.
Yes, they do. You are very correct.
So Cajun, have you tried? Is it called gooey duck?
Gooey duck?
Yeah,
Never heard of it. What is it?
I think it's called gooey duck. It's an oyster,
Oh, okay.
but you basically put a hose down into the ground, and you have to reach down into the sand and pull them up. I don't want to. I'm not going to say what they look like, but yeah, it's called a. I think it's called a gooey duck.
Okay. Now does the they are in a shell, right?
No, they're not.
No. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up then.
Yeah, you're the looks of them. You definitely will be like, I don't know if I want to try this. You'll see why once you see what they are.
Okay.
Oh yes, I have heard of them.
Good night, River Spirit. Thank you for coming in.
I just looked at what they look like. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Yeah. And nothing edited. Yep, you're absolutely right with what you said earlier.
David, it's called gooey duck. It's like an oyster.
Put it this way, Cajun.
Is that how you
It
spell it,
looks like
David?
the male anatomy.
What?
It looks like the male anatomy.
Oh, okay. Just like the other oyster looks like the
Exactly.
other anatomy. Okay. No, I probably wouldn't want to try that myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I seen it, looked what I said. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. As soon as I seen it, yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
not something I want to try.
Yeah,
Edited. Thank you for
there's
coming
a lot
in.
of there's a lot of people that's tried it. But and they say it's really, really good. But definitely when you see it, you're gonna be like, yeah, no way.
Now, so it doesn't come in a shell when you get it out the ground.
Nope, it's not in a shell.
So it doesn't live in a shell like an oyster.
No, it's an oyster, but it's or is it considered a clam? I can't remember, oyster or clam, but it's not in a shell.
Okay. Huh. They have very long necks. Their necks look like that. Okay. Yes, there is a shell. Oh, okay. Yeah, most mussels do live in a shell. I'm gonna have to look that up one day. In fact, I'm fixing to get to my food over here. I got boiled shrimp, boiled potatoes, boiled corn, boiled mushrooms, onions, garlic that's boiled, and shrimp, and I gotta get to that. So I'm gonna let everybody do their outros. You know, say their good nights and how they do it. I call it an outro.
What's up, my intro?
And then, oh, Mike Badger. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll stick around in that a little while since Mike Badger
Oh,
just
man,
came
go
in.
ahead. If you want to eat, go ahead.
No, 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 no. It's staying hot in the ice, Jess.
I just didn't have anything good to say about oysters, so I didn't.
Oh, okay. Well, how you been, Mike Badger?
Fine, buddy. How about you?
Oh, can't complain.
Went to the coin show today, and
You
went to the Chattanooga coin show today. They had one in Chattanooga. It wasn't bad, but I got kind of pissed off at them. They having a big one in Atlanta this weekend too. A&A is, and half of the vendors were up and leaving. So I thought that's rather rude.
wait. You had to leave it.
They were up and leaving. They were packing to go to Atlanta.
Oh, oh, okay.
I didn't know, and this was about 2 o'clock this afternoon. I just thought that was rather rude. You know, if they're going to do a show, they shouldn't sign up for the damn thing unless they finish it.
Right. Okay.
At least waited till about quitting time, 6 o'clock.
Yeah. I think if somebody's gonna sign up for a show like Friday, Saturday, or even Sunday.
They do all three. They're supposed to.
Yeah. You know, if nobody's at that show, if they don't have a turnout at all, well, I can understand that.
They had a big turnout this yesterday and today, and I think they're having some big sale or something down there tomorrow, which wouldn't have been bad. It's just a short 5 hours say tomorrow. It wouldn't have been bad if you had waited till 6. Fill their hours out today.
Right. Miss Kim, I gotta mute you with that wind.
What's that?
I have to mute you for that because of that wind noise behind you.
That time.
You can unmute yourself at any time,
That was
when you want to say something, but that wind noise in the background, I couldn't hardly hear Mike.
I thought I was in Kansas. I was Toto.
Tornado.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Melissa. Take it easy. Thank you for coming in.
See, Melissa.
So, well, how far is Atlanta from
Chattanooga?
Yeah.
About an hour and a half, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it ain't no big jaunt. It's, I just thought it wasn't cool.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that. If you go over there on a Saturday and you're expecting 100 tables, and then you only got 10 tables there because 90 of them are packing up to go to a bigger deal,
It wouldn't be bad if they just finished their day out. And it wasn't like they had to drive 600 miles or so.
Yeah.
And, if I'd have been there, I would have waited and then went after I closed up today.
When is the Atlanta show gonna start up, or was it at more or less at the same time?
It was at the same time, so I can't figure out why they were going down there, tomorrow. They must be having a certain something I don't know about.
Oh, something on a Sunday. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it would be. That's an A&A show down there in Atlanta.
Right.
There was about, I'm going to say 150 tables, vendors down there in Chattanooga. It's a pretty good sized show.
Right.
Or it was before they left.
Right. Well, so that's close in proximity to what I was talking about. I said 100 tables, and then 90% of them were leaving. or whatever. I don't know how many left in your example, but
Good half of it.
wow.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's kind of. I just thought it was wrong. I'm gonna voice my opinion to the group or the club. So
Yeah, the show manager,
yeah,
the
what
promoter.
just wasn't kosher to me. I got some
Oh,
nice bacon pennies though.
Missy is getting her full of them shrimp and stuff. That's for sure.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Go eat, Cajun. I won't hold you up, buddy.
Oh no, no, I'm good. I'm
I'd
good.
have to. I'd have my fingers in it by now.
No, I'm good. In fact, I fasted yesterday. You know, it was Friday and it's a
Yeah,
Lent, so I
I did
fasted
too.
yesterday. We was gonna do this last night, but Missy's sister came over and she brought her dog Maggie, which a lot of y'all have seen Maggie in the
Yeah,
streams before. That Schnauzer poodle mix.
yeah.
Anyway, her sister brought that dog over, and we were babysitting our niece's dog, which is a bulldog, and it's still a puppy. It's like 9 months old. It's full grown, biggest it's gonna get, but I don't know. This Poseidon just goes crazy when it sees Maggie.
Yeah, it go crazy.
And all we could hear was Missy's sister saying, "It's gonna be okay, Poseidon. It's gonna be okay." She put it in the cage. She came over here to help Missy babysit the dog. She caused 12 hours of problems, and you had to bring her home at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, you know, her sister's paranoid. She keeps looking out the windows, looking at the window, at the door. So anyway,
That's what
uh,
they go for.
we just like, look, we don't want to be rude, but look, you and that dog has to go. And she had said it 4 hours before. Look, well, I'm gonna leave with Maggie. Well, she kept holding off, but so enough was enough. Put it that way.
I heard that.
Don't like to be rude to company or family or anything, but when you're gonna disturb my night
Yeah,
and my food, you know, there's a limit.
yeah. It's
So we had to hold it off till tonight. So I just went on ahead and fasted yesterday.
I had some company, and that's the reason I wasn't up earlier. By
Oh,
Wow.
Big T, did you look up that gooey duck? And is it related to an oyster or is it related to a clam?
Clam.
Yeah.
It's related to a clam.
Somebody said it looks like a razor clam.
No.
Yeah,
It
it's
don't.
but there was a question asked wondering why that was brought up, and we were talking about oysters, and I remember that being put out there as either a oyster or a clam. But
It actually has a shell, and the shell is at the. I guess if you can say it, the whole thing looks like the male anatomy, and the shell would be down where the sack is.
yeah, Ozzy Osbourne tried it, so I had to. It was just awfully curious on if Cajun ever tried that.
Never heard of it. You know, and we don't have. We do have freshwater clams, and in my area where I live at, there's a place called Angels Bluff. It's on a sandy river. That's a steady flowing river all the time, and it dumps into the Calcasieu River, which that goes to the Gulf of Mexico. And we would dig clams and throw them on the grill. We'd barbecue hamburger patties and hot dogs. we throw those, and they were good sized clams, about 3 inches across, 2 to 3 inches across. We throw them on the grill. When they'd open up, they were done. Just pop that top shell off and eat the inside.
Well,
Yeah.
I just never been one for oysters.
A Cajun, share my screen.
All right.
That is what a gooey duck looks like.
Oh, okay. Man,
Hey,
looks like somebody's middle finger too, sticking the
hey,
bird at
Yeah.
you.
looks like clams and beat him one off.
It actually looks like a finger.
Yeah, it does look like a finger.
Well, that's one of the nicer ways of
Polite,
looking
polite ways
Yeah.
to say it. Yeah.
You know,
Well,
Uh,
it looks like another type of finger, but
does
wonder
it
who's the first person to ever eat one of those was.
does it extend out like that all the time, or
Yes.
most all that's inside the shell when
No,
it's?
that's what it looks like all the time.
Wow. It's probably when they outgrow the shell then.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it does look like somebody's sticking the finger at you.
Well, it depends on what finger you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, the middle finger.
Staying out of that one.
I bet you. Yeah. Paul said those are probably expensive in certain areas. David said, "I ain't eating that."
I agree.
Exactly.
Mafia oysters. That's it.
Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne, Gene Simmons, a few of them. They really, when they tried it, they liked it, but it was a dare, a challenge. But they tried it and liked it.
My son, I'm going to bed.
I love that.
yeah, looks like food. So I maybe I try it. I don't know. Some of the ugliest things in the world taste pretty good. So I don't know.
I went into a store and there were people, like a regular gas station, and they're selling crickets and mealworms.
Oh yeah, my brother
I'm
went
like,
to it was either Thailand or Japan or China, one of those. He came home with a bunch of chocolate covered cockroaches, chocolate covered crickets, chocolate covered ants. He just was eating them. He goes, "Here, you want one?" I go, "Nah, nah." He goes, "It's really good." I'm like, "No, I'll pass."
I've ate chocolate covered ants and crickets already.
Oh, and chocolate covered grass. Did I say grasshoppers?
No, you said crickets.
Okay, he had grasshoppers too. And
No,
the
there's
amber.
people down in Mexico and South Texas that deep fry grasshoppers.
Yeah. Well, this was chocolate covered grasshoppers, and he handed
But
it. He handed one to me, and I'm like, "What the hell is this?" He goes, "It's grasshopper." It was preserved in the amber, and it had the chocolate around it.
oh, that's too old.
So I'm not
yeah,
eating that damn.
these ones, they were seasoned, like chili, and they were selling them right there at the counter. And I was like, oh, that is nasty.
Yep.
Like I said, I've ate chocolate covered ants and crickets, and they were good. I've ate them in Texas. They were good. Now, I don't know how they prepared the ants first. You know, these were good sized ants though. They wasn't just no little bitty black ants, sugar ants as we call them,
Yeah.
like the big red ants. Oh, I saw who was echoing on that one. Oh, that was Kimberger echoing on that one. I seen her thing move.
Yeah, Paul, it was something like amber covered chocolate, something like that. This was several years ago. But I remember it was like in an amber kind of thing with chocolate around it. So can't remember what country it was. He went to all three of those. He went to Thailand, he went to Japan, and he went to China. I can't remember which one. Might have been Thailand, but
You what?
stuff that they eat that we don't,
You
they
which
think
one?
we eat yucky stuff.
There, baby.
I never did eat that damn grasshopper. I ate the amber part around it, but I wasn't eating the grasshopper. And ain't no damn way I'm gonna eat a roach. I don't even like roaches alive. I ain't gonna eat them damn thing
Yeah,
dead.
me neither. Nah, no, too
I
nasty.
got a phobia about them bastards, and they crawl on my. When they in my room, them bastards crawl right where my head is. Sometimes, no matter how many times I move around.
Well, you need some roach spray.
Yeah, I do. Well, I spray. It kills them. Trust me, they die. But I can't spray the walls.
Get you some of that combat gel. That's the best stuff
Yeah.
on the market, I think.
Well, the problem is, and I put caulk around the walls, the bottom part of the walls. Problem is, next to my room, the other side of the wall is the garage. And when the garage is closed, there's a little gap. And that's where them bastards sneak out. I'm still trying to figure out how them bastards, but I haven't seen one in like almost a year. So, of course it's still it's not hot yet. But I was trying to figure out how the hell they get in my room in the first place. I caulked the entire floor. The openings, I caulked it all.
And they go through a little bitty hole.
Yeah. Oh, they do. They do, apparently. Well, that's how like I said, my garage is on the other side of the thing. Oh, no, I use this pyrethrin spray. 2 parts to 1 part. The other night I used Raid, though, but it's this pyrethrin, it's exoskeletons.
Yeah.
Bastards. Yeah, they'll melt. One time, a couple of years ago on Halloween, I was doing a live stream, and I got up, and they had a roach that was dead, a big ass roach dead, and I turned to the camera. I turned my laptop around. And I said, "Look what that bastard died at," and everybody thought it was a fake roach. And I'm like, "Yeah, it ain't fake because I don't like roaches." I'm like, "All right, y'all want to see me pick this damn roach up on camera?" So. I don't know if it was amber or not, and Paul. It was. It looked like it was see through. It might have been something else. I don't know exactly what it was. I'm just saying it was amber. I don't know. Just look up chocolate covered grasshopper. It had this. It looked like a fossil. That's all I remember. I mean, it was like 10 years ago. So. I actually think my brother left 1 or 2 of those in his room when he moved out a couple of years back. I think there's still one in the house somewhere. He's got a bunch of crap in his closet that he never took with him. I'm pretty sure there's one in there.
They also sell the suckers with the scorpions in them.
Huh. Yeah, we don't have scorpions down here as far as I know of.
Like I seen those and I was like, oh, okay, well, hand the sucker to one of your kids. That would be a good one.
They take one bite out of that.
Yeah, look at it like, okay, I'm sorry if I backtalked you, Mom. I don't want a scorpion sucker, thank you.
I never even knew they had those.
All right, guys. I gotta
I
run.
used to have a pet scorpion.
I'm getting hungry now.
Yeah, go eat and send me some.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to come over here to get that. It won't ship good. So everybody do their outro.
Okay, bye. Who dat? That's all I got. Who dat?
Much respect always to those who deserve it.
Thanks, guys. I'm gonna let Big T carry Gary,
To go with mine.
This is Big T Coins, live from the Cajun Coin Hunter Hour, signing off and saying, as always, may all your hobo dreams come true. Y'all have a great day now.
We had to sell those. Starting out.
very good, very good.
Restart. These two were my
All right, Mike Badger, your turn.
Oh, I've done mine. I'll let Big T carry us out. Would
Oh,
you like to talk for just a minute? You can eat while you talk to me. I'll hang around.
he did. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll leave it going.
Okay.
All right, everybody. As always, love, peace, and crackling grease. And we'll catch y'all. Plutot.